Oh man. Man, see, I'm talking about Love Bites, seeing Love Bites for the first time in Dallas. And what I forgot to tell you guys was that I was completely out of my freaking mind too. Well, not really, but maybe. I think so. Look, man, we're there Saturday. Nothing else to do. We, the wife and I already went to Del Luca, which is a cool pizza place where it's kind of like Cece's Pizza, except it's like a pizza buffet, except they bring it to you. And do you want this flavor? Do you want that flavor? Oh, okay, and cool. But aesthetically, much more expensive. Okay. We went there, went to a coffee place that I think was like Meteor Coffee or something. Pretty cool. In the hotel room, we're like, well, I think this is now time to enjoy this edible. That would be the time to do that. That was about the time I filmed I was filming the Lovebites thing there. So from that time to like, keep in mind, it was only 5 milligrams. 5 milligrams, okay, of THCP. I'm not really sure what that does compared to A. But what I could say is the next day in the morning, I was not feeling good at all. No, the next day, I was like, I could barely even get up. Like, it was like a hangover moment, like the movie, The Hangover. Like, I was up and like my body was all shaky. I was like, oh crap, I have no balance. What is going on with me here? I'm like, oh crap, holy crap. I just freaking fried my freaking brain. What happened here? And okay, so I try to figure things out. I try to navigate the situation. At one point, it is some bathroom stuff. Don't want to go into details there, but the wife's like, maybe get some breakfast. Okay, cool. Go down, walk down because the True by Hilton's elevators did not work. A little busted. Okay. So walk down, a good cardio program. And I didn't stay down there very long. I think I had some orange juice, some eggs, and sausage. And I know that for sure because they came out of my mouth like moments later. I remember sitting there going, I'm going to have to go. Yeah, I'm going to need to be in our bathroom for the next part. Okay? And it was like a bathroom with a trash can and a toilet situation. Okay? It was like both ends are going. I'm like, this is horrible. I felt dead, dude. Okay, I felt this bad before. I felt that bad before, but it was like a big party. It was a big, understandable party, and there was no party. It was just like my wife and I, and just took this edible. I had a few drinks. I was drinking these. And then some Korean seltzer. Okay. So dude, it really messed me up. And that was at like what? 9:00. It was late. We got down for breakfast around 8:30. Yeah. And I went back up, so about like 8:45, 9, and that around that time. And dude, it was horrible, and it stayed that way. It did not. We napped a little bit. Had to try to recover. But did not work. Probably got out there around 1. I went to a thrift store. I was like, sure, fine. Let's just get moving around. I just need to move around. And went to the thrift store. Walking around there, I was like, man, I'm afraid they're gonna call the police on me. Clearly, I'm walking around intoxicated. I'm like, I have like these my sunglasses on, right, in the store, and I'm like walking around like Ozzy does, how he does on the show, all like shaking and stuff. I cannot believe I'm doing this. What the hell? What's going on? try to take the shades off with the fluorescent light inside. I'm like, too bright, too bright, too bright. Let me just slump over here and look at these jackets. Yeah, these jackets. These jackets are cool. Someone asks, "Sir, do you need help?" I'm good, man. I'm good. Kept me focused from the urge to either pee or poop. I couldn't tell. Sometimes you couldn't tell. I was like, I think I have an urge to pee or poop, or it could be both. I have no idea. And dude, that urge was like that lasted all the way to lunch too. A little bit after that. I was just chancing it all day. And the worst part about that is like that was an edible that my wife and I both we got that. We didn't know what it was gonna do. And we were like, okay, it seems reasonable. That's a reasonable amount, and okay, it did not affect her nearly the same. Not at all. Not at all. Like for me though, I was just, now by the time the show came around, I was like, okay, I could move around more a bit. But then at that point, I was like, okay, I got to make it look like I'm not drunk. I guess I didn't feel drunk. I felt like I felt like I was still kind of stoned in a way. It felt like the lingering, like, okay. It felt like I had chugged a bunch of NyQuil and like I was like the day before. Like there's like that mental funk. There's like a little fog there. You're disoriented a bit. Like your body feels like it's waking up. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that was kind of why, part of the reason why, if you saw me and I was like looking like I did not want to be bothered, I was not in a good place. I was not in a good place at all. Well, no, it's Monday. And I still feel, I don't feel 100%. I feel like 80. Like 80%. All right. But yeah, definitely will not be taking new experimental edibles before going to any show. Because the reason why I took out a Saturday instead of Sunday is because I was like, well, that way I'll be out of our system by the time the show starts. Wow. Not for me. Not for this lightweight. Anyway, you guys let me know if you partake in any, if you have, let me know if you have any, weird stories that would sound better for college age, but, you're an older man now. You're middle age, so, I mean, the story I shared with you guys is something that would sound more reasonable if I was like in college. All right, with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.